left God's prophet to die in a pit, but a forgotten servant chose courage. In the final days before Jerusalem fell, fear filled the city. The people were starving, the leaders were angry, and the prophet Jeremiah was unpopular. He spoke God's truth, warning that the city would fall if they did not change their ways. Instead of listening, the officials accused Jeremiah of weakening the people's courage. They lowered him into a muddy cistern, no water, only thick slime, and left him there to die quietly. But someone noticed. Ebed-Melech, a Cushite servant in the king's palace, heard what had been done. He had no power, no title, and no reason, by human standards, to risk his life. Yet his heart was stirred. He went boldly to King Zedekiah and said, "What these men have done is wrong. Jeremiah will die where he is." The king listened. Ebed-Melech gathered old rags and worn cloths, lowered them down with ropes, and gently told Jeremiah to place them under his arms so the ropes would not cut his skin. Slowly, carefully, they pulled the prophet out of the mud. Jeremiah lived because one man chose compassion over fear. Soon after, Jerusalem fell just as God had said. Chaos filled the streets, but in the middle of judgment, God spoke a personal promise to Ebed-Melech. Through Jeremiah, God said, "I will surely save you. You will not fall by the sword because you trusted me." The city was remembered for its fall. Jeremiah was remembered for his words, but God also remembered a quiet servant who did the right thing when it mattered most. And this is the heart of the story. God sees courage even when no one else does. He remembers faith that acts, kindness that risks, and trust that steps forward when the world is afraid. Follow for daily Bible stories and to learn more about Jesus.